I'm trying to make my hair look a little bit edgy. Edgy enough? Hello everybody and welcome to the next installment of Chit Chat with Mac. I'm Mac, and today Mac is going to talk about haters. Haters. Naysayers, negative Nellies, meanie heads, whatever you might refer to them as. Yeah, we kind of know who we're talking about, the kind of people. I figured I would talk a little bit more in depth about this because I get a lot of people asking me on YouTube, how do I handle haters? How do I handle the negativity that I get, you know, on a regular basis? And I kind of touched on this a little bit in my last Chit Chat video last week. I just thought I would go a little bit more in depth with it and kind of explain to you, because I think it's such an important thing to be able to deal with, because it is a reality. Not only being a content creator on YouTube and on the internet, but just being a human being. You're going to face negativity and jealousy and mean people throughout your whole life. Bullies exist, not just when you're little. You know, I dealt with that plenty when I was younger, but you continue in different forms to experience bullies. There are adult bullies. There are people that feel better by making you feel bad. I'll tell you a little bit of a story to start off with. I actually had a YouTube channel before this channel. Don't go searching it because it does not exist. I pretty much wiped it off the face of the internet. I was about 14 and I didn't know how to play guitar yet. So I just set up my little cheapy camera on my computer desk and stood there singing to like Leona Lewis karaoke tracks and Alicia Keys. I obviously had the idea to start uploading on YouTube and sharing my talents with the world a lot earlier than when I actually took the leap to do it. But the difference between me now and me then was little me was not confident at all. I had an idea, I had a dream, but I just wasn't ready to handle it. I remember one comment that I got specifically. It was the first mean comment I ever received in my life. And it said, "This shit sucks." It's ingrained in my memory. It like traumatized me. And after I received that first negative comment, I deleted everything. I think the reality of mean people hit me for the first time when it came to my music, when it came to my work. Like I said, I've dealt with mean people, my share of mean people through school, mean girls, you know, but it just hit me in a place that I never quite been hit before. Like I said, I was just not ready for it. I was expecting all to be daisies and flowers. It's like the chick from Mean Girls who's like, I just want everybody to get along. That's kind of how I was delusional. So it hit me hard when somebody said my shit sucked, and I just didn't know how to handle that, so I stopped. So it took me a couple of years to really build confidence, enough confidence to say, I'm good at what I do, I'm going to get these comments, and I'm going to do it anyway. This is my life, this is my happiness, and the good always outweighs the bad. What I did was I just got more confident, I got better at what I did. The more people that started following me, the more people that started to say very cool things to me. And I get that on a daily basis. The way that I deal with it is, for the most part, I laugh at it because most of it is laughable. You kind of have to consider the source when it comes to these comments. Nobody in their right mind is going to say something like that, like, you play dumb, you're stupid, what's up with your hair, you suck, this sucks. Really? Really. I've learned though, one thing to not do is to engage. 99.9% of the time, that person is gonna comment back. You know something that I get a lot? I can definitely hear your auto-tune. I've said a couple times to people, I'm like, I don't know exactly what you're hearing because I don't know the first thing about auto-tuning and how to use that process. I said that to one person one time and they're like, well, you know what, I'm gonna believe what I want to believe because I hear it no matter what you say. And I'm like, oh my god. If you keep going with that person, they'll go and they'll go. You know, you're either somebody that's just very insecure, very jealous. Both, those are two things that I feel like go hand in hand. That's another thing that I wanted to touch on a little bit is jealousy. Jealousy is a big driving force behind mean people and haters, I truly believe. I'm not trying to be all Gretchen Wieners on you, and she's like, I can't help it, you know, because we're so popular and people just want to be us. It's not like that. It's deeper than that. If you know who you are, people know that you know who you are, and they do not like that. So if people don't like you for being you, I always say you're doing something right. If you're living your true, authentic, genuine existence, and you're on the path to where you know you should be, fuck everybody else. Seriously. That is the attitude I think I have, developed. And it's knowing that you're on the right path, knowing who you are, knowing that you're good at what you do, knowing that you're passionate about what you do. So all of those ridiculous comments, you're able to just brush off. As Taylor Swift says, I'm serious, when I heard that song, that's what you want to use, shake it off. I know it sounds really corny and stupid, but I mean, that's a great message, because that stems from the things that people say about Taylor. She's a humongous star, hugely successful, and people fucking hate that. People hate Taylor Swift because they want what she has. Let me see you try it. Let me see you do that. Oh yeah, you can't. Wow, that was really sassy of me. Oh my god. But no, it's true. You could choose to let it get to you like my 14-year-old self did. I wasn't ready for it. That's plain and simple. If you don't feel like you're ready for it, don't do it. Don't put up videos yet. But don't ever not put up videos if you really feel like there's something in you that wants to. Sometimes it just takes time. Don't ever not do something that you want to do because you just don't want to have to deal with the mean things that are going to be said about you. Like my mom says, don't give it any legs to stand on. Don't give it any wings to fly away with. Don't give it a life and it will die right there. You know what I mean? Don't pay it any mind. Like I said, it will just spin out of control if you answer these people. You're letting them win. You don't want to let shitheads win. Know who you are and keep on going. Shake it off and move on. Because this is your life, this is your happiness, and that's the ultimate joy in this, is success speaks loud enough for itself. Being successful, as they say, is the best revenge. I've already gotten my payback for those people that were really not so nice to me. I mean, they know who they are. That's the other really funny thing about this, is they'll never admit to it, but it's something that they know. They know. So anyway, now that I've talked for like a half an hour, I tend to ramble, but you know what? I hope that helped you. If you're dealing with that now, think of those things. Think of those things, and maybe it will help you. But I'm off to go see Mockingjay tonight. I'm pretty excited about that. Got my J-Law hair going on. Okay. Oh, life happens with your hair, regardless of what your hair looks like. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Go see Mockingjay. Have a good time. Be safe and fuck the haters. That was the classiest thing I've done all week.